Today we have Ellen Claire on Help My Workout. She's here to ask some questions about her workout routine and some nutrition. So Ellen Claire, tell me about what you're looking for today.
Hi, Sherman. I am looking for just kind of advice on pre and post workout nutrition, as far as like carbs or protein, just when to eat that during the day and before and after my workout.
Got you. All right, understand that. So tell me about what you're doing currently for us, like workout wise, and when you're working out, and are you going to the gym, or are you working at home, or?
So I was working out at home during quarantine, and I've kind of switched up my routine recently because gyms have opened in New York finally. So I will find time to go to the gym around like noon, so around like lunchtime, and then if I can, sometimes like after work around like 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So it may vary depending on the day, if it's lunchtime or after work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How often are you working out?
So I go to the gym to muscle build like two days a week, and then I put in cardio work around like 3 or 4 times a week.
Got you. Okay. How long are you spending in the gym when you're doing your muscle building program?
My muscle building, I'm there for about an hour.
Okay. And it's a full body workout routine that you're doing?
Yeah, it's full body. It's resistance training. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. And what are you doing nutrition wise now? Are you planning out your meals, or you're just kind of grabbing what you can? Tell me about that.
I guess I kind of grab what I can, honestly. Like if I'm doing a noon workout, I'll have like some kind of granola bar or a bowl of cereal. And afterwards, I'll eat just like a large meal because I'm just really hungry after the workout.
Yeah.
And then if I do it later in the day, I'll eat just like a lighter lunch, like a wrap or something that I can just like grab.
Got you. Okay. All right. What time are you getting up in the day? Are you getting up like mid-morning or earlier, or?
Yeah, I get up around like 7:38.
Okay. So kind of early.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not eating normally until like towards lunchtime, or?
Yeah, I don't eat first thing in the morning. I'll have like a cup of coffee maybe, with a little bit of milk, but otherwise, yeah, I'll eat something closer to lunchtime.
Okay. And what are your goals with your fitness program? What are you trying to achieve?
Just like toning my body overall. I'm getting closer to like a goal weight, and kind of happy with where I'm at right now. I would like to lose a little more, obviously, as everyone else usually does, but just more toning, full body.
Okay. Makes sense.
And actually, I'm also trying to incorporate more like yoga and flexibility. I think that would really help.
Got it. Awesome. So right now, like before you go to the gym, say if you're going to the gym at noontime, you're eating how soon before then?
Like the closest is like an hour before.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you're eating what at that time?
So like around, if I'm going at noon, then I'll eat like a bar or something like an hour before, like a granola bar or like a bowl of cereal.
Got it. Okay. So we'll talk about like pre-workout first, for us, like what you're going to have before going to the gym. And that can vary depending on if it's what time that you're going. For you, you're either going at lunchtime or after work, after 4:30 or 5. Ideally, you want to give yourself an hour and a half to 2 hours before a workout to have that meal. And ideally, the goal is to do a snack or a meal that is a 4-to-1 ratio of carbohydrates to protein. So 4 grams of carbohydrates to 1 gram of protein. An example of that would be a medium-sized apple and a tablespoon of natural peanut butter with that apple. It's great to have like low glycemic fruits before workout, about an hour and a half to 2 hours before, because it gives you a longer lasting energy throughout your workout. You don't burn it up as fast if you would do something that's higher glycemic, like a banana or a juice or something to that effect. So looking for like a low glycemic fruit, that can be an apple, pear, berries, with something like peanut butter or Greek yogurt. Say if you want to do a medium-sized or large orange slices with Greek yogurt, probably about 2 ounces of Greek yogurt beforehand, about 2 hours. That would be a great like pre-workout type of meal to have. Okay. So it'll be something that can sustain you throughout your workout, basically is what you want. And you don't want to be too close to the workout time, because sometimes you're still digesting. And that kind of takes away from, blood flow to the digestion and from your muscles itself. So give yourself that period of time, an hour and a half to 2 hours, to allow some digestion to occur, before the workout itself.
Yeah.
And then, ideally, post workout, what are you normally doing? Say if you're working out at noon, you said you're doing a big meal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After my workout, I'll do like a big meal.
Okay, which is fine. And is that your like last meal of the day, or is that just something that's going to take you to the evening where you eat again?
Well, I'll eat like a lighter dinner. So, my midday meal, I guess, would be like some kind of like rice and chicken or rice and fish or something like that.
Okay, which is great. That's good.
And veggies.
And what?
And veggies,
And veggies. Okay, so perfect. So post-workout meals are very important, because when you're actually working out, especially when you're doing your heavy resistance days and you're building that muscle, you're breaking down those muscle fibers, which your body's going into what we call a catabolic state of breakdown. Mm-hmm. And ideally, your body will maintain that state of breakdown until you actually introduce food back into the system. And you want to do that like within an hour and a half to 2 hour window post-exercise. Depending how hard you work out, you may wait, 30 minutes or 45 minutes, but definitely no longer than an hour and a half to 2 hours post-workout before you have that meal. So you're already doing, a combination of protein, starch, and veggies, which is great. Ideally, post-workout, for maximum muscle recovery and muscle growth, which is what you're looking for as toning goes, is you want that 1-to-1 ratio of protein to carbohydrates. So 1 gram of protein to like 1 gram of carbohydrate, kind of having that balance of nutrition for as like what you're taking in. So if you're going to do, say, a lean protein, maybe like fish, maybe 3 ounces of fish, which is really around 19 and 20 grams of protein. You may do like a half a cup of rice along with a small bowl of broccoli alongside that. You may not be exactly 1-to-1, but pretty close to a 1-to-1 ratio of proteins and carbohydrates. And that's just to maximize recovery and muscle growth post-exercise.
Okay.
So when you're looking at pre-workout, just look at that 4-to-1 ratio, especially on your heavy lifting days when you're going in twice a week and doing that. Just look at like low glycemic fruits that you can choose from. Low glycemic fruits are basically fruits that are under 50 or 55 on the glycemic level. And those are like your apples, pears, oranges, grapefruits, most berries, and looking at what you compare with that protein wise and doing, less a portion of grams, to get that 4-to-1 ratio. And then post-workout, looking at that 1-to-1 ratio of, proteins and carbohydrates, and planning your meals out, the way to do that. Okay. And how are you doing with your hydration itself?
I bought a water bottle so I could drink more water. I'm getting better about it, but I still, I drink a lot of coffee throughout the day. So
yeah,
I dehydrate myself, I think.
All right. Well, it's good that you know that you're dehydrating yourself. And you probably need to change that.
Yeah. What would your recommendation be as far as like hydration? Like how many cups of water?
Yeah, it depends on your body size, your muscle tone, your activity level. But in general, for like a female, I would usually say anywhere from 80 to 100 ounces of water per day. If you're drinking, a cup of coffee or 2 cups of coffee, you may even like bump that up to like 120, ounces of water in a day. Okay. Coffee is not a terrible thing, but ideally you don't want to make that your main source of liquid intake for the day. And ideally just maybe just sticking to just 1 cup, in the morning, and trying to hydrate as much as possible throughout the rest of the day, because your hydration level is going to play a strong effect on how well you're able to exercise and work out as well. The more dehydrated your muscles are, the faster they're going to fatigue. So you're not going to get the full benefit of your training program.
Okay, gotcha. So coffee's not that bad as long as I kind of replace it with water.
Yeah, you got to just make sure you're hydrating as much as possible. But again, ideally, I would say like you're sticking to like 1 cup and not going beyond that. In most cases, if you're hydrating enough itself through your water and getting in enough fruits, you're going to have that extra energy level that you wouldn't necessarily need the coffee to help you achieve that.
So I've asked you this before, but so if I were going to have like a smoothie or an acai bowl during the day, you would recommend that before my workout?
Well, it depends on how soon and how far beforehand. But again, that could be completely fine if you're having that 4-to-1 ratio prior to your workout, a couple hours beforehand. So again, looking at the serving size of the bowl itself and just making sure you have that nutritional balance when you're doing it. Okay, good to know. All right. Well, I think that was like my major question for you. Okay, great. Well, also we'll be putting together a list of pre and post workout meals, or not meals, but foods that you can actually choose from that will be actually in the description below the video, where you can like download that and check it out and make your own little plan pre and post workout to choose your meals from. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sherman. I appreciate you having me. My pleasure, Ellen Carroll. Thank you for being on today, and good luck. We'll check back with you soon to see how you're doing with your program. Okay. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Have a good one.